Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for, again, coming to this Tuesday afternoon press conference. I think the big story that I want to talk about today is the story that you may have noticed in the newspapers today and on our social media platform about the success of our student athletes. And it's one of the things that I think we're most proud of, the success our student athletes are having, not just in their areas of competition, but what they're doing in the classroom. I think if I think back to the story, over the last calendar year, our department's GPA average is a 3.24. And just for other highlights, just in the fall semester alone, our team GPAs, our student athlete or department GPA was 3.25. So, we're doing pretty well with the 180 plus student athletes that we have competing for us. I have to give props to our women's gymnastics team that led all teams. I think their GPA was a 3.67 for the fall, and just a superb and excellent GPA. And men's skiing was close behind them at a 3.64. So just very, very pleased with the success our student athletes are having in the classroom. Of that group, we had 116 student athletes with over a 3.0 or better, and 28 students that had a perfect 4.0. So what that says about the quality of the men and women in our program is that we're recruiting the kind of student athletes that are going to succeed academically, but they're also going to succeed in their areas of competition. And I think those two things are what I think we're most proud of. We talk about our student athletes being ambassadors for our university when they travel in the lower 48, but by the success they have in the classroom and by the things they're doing in their fields of competition, they are just great ambassadors for us in every area that we ask them to compete in. So with that, I'm going to conclude my remarks. I just wanted to make sure that on this very important day with this release we sent out this morning, there's a little bit of a follow-up that we put on our social media platform to talk a little bit more about the success of our student athletes. Any questions?
I guess, is there anything that you've done differently this year that's helped student athletes in the classroom that accounts for this record high?
Well, it's a great question, Kevin, and I think it's number one, it's the kind of student athletes our coaches are recruiting, but we're providing them some other opportunities if they need additional assistance. We have drop-in tutoring. We have tutoring all day on Sunday for student athletes that might need some additional time with someone that can help them in a particular class. And to be honest, we emphasize this every opportunity we get when we have our student athletes together as a team or as a group during the fall. We talk about the importance of them doing what they have to do in the classroom. When I talk about the expectations I have as athletic director and as we have as a department, the number one expectation is that our student athletes are going to graduate from college, and that means they're going to go to class, do what they have to do on a day-to-day basis to be successful. So I guess that would answer the question. Nothing out of the ordinary, but just a very, very heavy and heavy emphasis on we want you to succeed in the classroom, because our number one priority is for you to earn a degree when you come to UAA and become a Seawolf.
Keith, I guess, why do you think that this year, you had such high numbers for, in terms of academic excellence?
Well, again, I think we've had a history of having great success in the classroom, and again, what I'm pleased to be able to do is have a group of student athletes that take it so seriously, but they know what our expectations are, and it's the kind of young men and women that we recruit that are part of our athletic department. And I have to give a lot of credit to our coaches. I have to give credit to Dee Dee Allen and the people she works with academic support services and compliance. But again, we're here first and foremost. The highest priority I speak about is that our student athletes are going to come here, and when they become Seawolves, they're going to earn a college degree.